When it comes to applying for things like life insurance, critical illness cover and income protection, you might wonder, what do you need to say about having had cancer? And there are some countries in the world now where you actually have a right to forget cancer when you're applying for insurance after a certain period of time. Unfortunately, we're not at that stage yet in the UK. So if someone were to come to me as an advisor, I would be saying to you straight away, right, can you tell me what kind of cancer it was? And from there, I'm probably going to go down the route of saying, do you know what the staging and the grading was, or potentially your TNM score? Because it really does make a significant difference as to when and what we can do for the insurance side of things. So I'm going to need to know when you were diagnosed, what treatments you had, was it potentially chemotherapy, radiotherapy, either how many sessions you had or how long were these sessions over, just so that I can get a really good idea and speak to the insurers to know, right, this insurer is going to be best, that insurer is not going to be as good, or, you know, different things as to the way that they can sometimes alter the premiums. So they don't always alter premiums. It really does come down to the specific cancer that you had, how long ago it was, and how strong the cancer had developed. But it could be that some insurers, they'll increase the premiums certain ways, and then some others might increase it in different ways. And some of them you might think, okay, that seems okay. And then others you might think, wow, that's a price and a half. And it's just making sure that you know exactly, right, well, if the price is going to be that, how long might it be that price for? Or how long do you need to wait before that price might be available, the smaller price? It's really hard because it's impossible to say, right, somebody with stage 1A breast cancer would get this with this insurer. It is very, very individual to each person. Even potentially sometimes it can come in if you've had treatment on the NHS versus private medical treatments. Sometimes that can even sometimes have an influence, because if you have had something done more as like a very, very quick and preventative type situation, that can alter what's available. So it really is important to do your research, and to also know as well that sometimes what we see online and when we're doing that research, it might not be ultimately what we end up getting.